This is the Fantasy Roadshow.
It's the final countdown.
Ha! Yeah, baby.
It is the final countdown, folks. This is the final Best Ball Friday before the season starts. We got a couple Best Ball drafts left, and we're about to hammer them out.
We going?
Mike, are you ready?
Back.
Yeah, back to back.
Best Ball Friday is back to back.
Double feature.
Double fucking feature, bro.
Yeah. I'm the truck. This is Kulz. You can find me at fantasy_truck or find him at Kulz_sports. Follow the show at Fantasy Roadshow on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/sportsethos. Also check out the Substack, thefantasyroadshow.substack.com. Kulz, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I am definitely ready. Yeah, we're doing the Best Ball Friday double feature. $50 left in the account. We are sending it. We will have some pretty good exposure here, and looking forward to seeing how things play out this year. I think when we look back at our teams, we're pretty happy with the way. This Jeff Wilson news today hurt a little bit, but he is such a 17th, 18th round pick for us typically that it's not gonna hurt us. We have a couple shares of Jonathan Taylor, which sucks. But for the most part, I mean, we're less than 10% exposure on him. So for the most part, we're going to be sitting pretty heading into the season. But let's get into another one here in buckle up.
All right.
Alrighty, this double feature is sponsored by
Celsius,
the official beverage of the Fantasy Roadshow.
Hell yeah. Making me jealous. I don't have one right now. So you enjoy that, though. That's a little peach vibe over there.
Peach vibing over here, ladies and gents. This is double feature Friday, Best Ball Mania. Let's get it popping. I saw a tweet that there's over 12,000 of these per day now, and they're looking to close on Monday or Tuesday.
Wow. Okay, so let's finish strong here.
People are drafting. People are popping these bad boys out. These are our final two. I'm super excited. This has just been such a fun experience with these drafts and getting us prepared. I mean, like we're heading it. What are we? 103.
Hey, I love that.
We are heading into our draft season in a point where we're just like we know exactly who we want. In different, like, I can't imagine what we sound like from the first one we've done of these, Ryan, to what we sound like now in terms of like we just know who we're looking at in every single spot,
Yes, it's much more refined.
Yep. That being said, what are we going to do here at the 103? I think for our final two, we go, rankings, strategy, just we hone in on exactly what we want to do. We've done some of the like toying with other builds, but these are full send. What do you like at 103?
Yeah, so it's if Christian McCaffrey goes and there's one or two picks, we take either Jamar or Justin. Justin goes right here. So for me, it's between Cooper, Tyreek, and Stephon Diggs. Mainly Cooper and Diggs. So if you want to go Diggs, we've been going Diggs lately. I think Diggs is the right pick here, and try to pair him up with Josh Allen.
Yep, let's go Diggsy. Diggs Allen, that's what we're looking for. I love it. Beautiful. So first three off the board: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Stephon Diggs.
Double checking. Do you remember off the top of your head who the Bills play week 17?
They play the Patriots at home.
Yes, they do.
I I think I know everything off the top of my head by now. It's just where we're at in draft season. It's just this knowledge has been just hammered and hammered and hammered and hammered away in my brain.
Yeah.
That, I'm pretty confident I can access it quickly in drafts. But we're going to find out tonight because we have a sports ethos draft. Bow, 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 bow.
Experts, PPR, Superflex 12 team. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about us not having a 12-team Superflex redraft league, but now we have one, and I couldn't be more excited, man.
I just had to push back a date night because of the draft. I totally forgot.
Oh, man.
This is roadies. If you wonder why your Kulz is single, it's because of this. Priorities. And the first priority is always sports. It's not your mother. It's not your father. It's not your girlfriend. It's not your wife. It's not your kids. It's fucking sports.
Yeah, and roadies out there, if you're wondering why the truck has relationship problems, it's because of sports. Okay, so it's kind of a passion and a way of life, so to speak. So all right, so Mike, where did we leave off on the picks that were
Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, AJ Brown 108. Bijan, Eckler, and Chubb go 109, 10, and 11. And then 12 spot, Amon-Ra, Saquon. That Chubb guy turns around and gets Garrett Wilson. CeeDee Lamb pairs up with Austin Eckler, and Bijan pairs up with Mr. Devontae Adams. There seems to be a lot of, that end over there went a lot of 1-1. And here goes our run on wide receivers. Was hoping to maybe see like a Devonta or a Calvin fall here for us.
That would be the only way we don't go Josh Allen.
Pollard would be interesting.
I would like Pollard at our pick.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd be falling quite a bit.
He's just going to have such a strong role there. Don't auto draft. Any auto drafts, Tony Pollard.
Come on.
So Devonta or Ridley, are you in on either of them? There goes
Devonta's
Devonta.
gone.
So Ridley goes here, and we go to Josh Allen. Are we going Josh Allen regardless?
I think so.
Okay. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. So one of those guys would have to go Allen. Should we go Ridley and try to chance it?
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, Mahomes is on the board. Hurts is on the board.
Let's do that. We haven't had much Ridley, and we both like him, and he's been shooting up our board. So let's just fucking play the chance here.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance.
Josh Jacobs. All right. There's two quarterbacks still ahead of Josh Allen, and here we go. Rum Horse. Rum Horse it is. Rum Horse the one spot. Here goes Rum Horse. I know that you got to like that name, Rum Horse. Rum Horse and Sam Wive. We have Average Size Daddy is next to us as well. So I figured there goes Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
So he went Jefferson, Andrews.
First quarterback
Lamar.
off the board.
Do not go Josh Allen here, Sam Wise. Leave that to the Roadshow boys. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, he would
Mahomes.
have to go. There
Boom.
he goes, Mahomes.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Lock it in. Josh Allen with our third-round pick. I love it.
First gamble of the draft pays off. We have Diggs, Ridley, and Josh Allen. Honestly, man, I'm pretty happy with going Ridley there. You hear a lot of the analytics, which a lot of this industry is. They're turned off by Ridley going so high nowadays because you could have got him in the third, fourth round in previous drafts. But he is going to be a wide receiver one on what I think is going to be one of the better offenses. So, you just got to kind of forget about that, I think. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, Calvin Ridley, from what we've seen so far in this preseason and this offseason as a whole, he just looks like he has no rust. Like the guy is going to come back swinging. And Trevor Lawrence is going to get him the ball early and often. He's elite. He's an elite wide receiver, and he deserves to be drafted in the second round. So
totally agree. So Jahmyr Gibbs goes to the average size daddy, and Jalen Hurts at the 29th pick, stacking with Devonta Smith. CMC, Devonta Smith, Jalen Hurts. That's an interesting build. I think it's a good start for that person.
I think so as well.
Kelsey, Waddle, Stevenson. Stevenson's going a lot higher now that that situation has kind of been hammered out. A.J. Brown, Olave, Cooper. I would like that more if it was like Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, CeeDee Lamb than A.J. Brown. But, the 3 wide receiver starts, so he's dangerous.
I'm curious to see who this guy goes right there. Najee. So Nick Chubb, Garrett Wilson, Najee.
Yeah. Interesting. I really like Rumhorse going Jefferson and then just truly believing in the stack of Lamar and Andrews. Like, if you think that the Ravens offense is going to be as good as it could potentially be, then you have to go ahead and get them at that 2-3 stack. And this guy just clearly just wants shares of that offense. So I don't hate that at all. I think,
Lamar was never going to get back to him in the 4th. So,
I mean, that's just like that's the game. That's the game we're playing, right? Is like take stances.
Yeah.
Like we've taken with the Bills. We've said the Bills are going to be one of the best offenses. So let's try to, early on, if we missed out on those top 2 receivers. Is Diggs going to be wide receiver 3? Maybe. Is the Diggs Allen stack going to be one of the best in the league? Like, I like those.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Diggs he has the ability to be the number 1 wide receiver. We've seen it before. Josh Allen is in his 6th year as a quarterback for the Bills, which is, it's hard to believe, man. These years are flying by for these young quarterbacks.
Yeah. All right. We're on the clock. Aaron Jones, Brandon Ayuk, Mixon, Taylor. So I think it's either Jones here or Jones.
Yeah,
or
for
Ayuk.
me it's Jones. Yeah.
All right, Jones it is. I agree. Let's lock him in. And
how about Ayuk flying up the boards, huh?
He's so fucking good, man. I think the Purdy winning that job helped him out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we get here. Between Mr. Samwise goes Joe Mixon. Rumhorse is on the clock. Who you going, Rumhorse? Come on, let Ayuk drop to the boys, the dirty boys. I don't know why I call this dirty boys. There goes there goes Deontay Johnson, the dirty boys. Let Ayuk go to the dirty boys. Come on now. Let Ayuk go to the dirty boys here, huh? Come on, dirty boy, dirty boy.
Now, if Ayuk is not there, we're looking pretty good here. But if Ayuk is not there, you like Kirk, Judy, Lockett, McLaurin, probably Kirk, right? Because since we have Ridley.
Yeah, probably. I'm just freaking out right now.
The anticipation.
Fuck! Sorry for yelling. I like Kirk here.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Sorry for yelling. I didn't mean to yell. Ooh, Pickens. Yeah, let's go Kirk. Fuck it. Gosh, I wanted Ayuk. Screw you, Samwise. Oh.
Hurts.
Yeah, I know. I hate it. All right, let's see what we got. The Jags, week 17. They have
Panthers at home.
Panthers at home. Doors open there. Green Bay's the Vikings. Jerry Jeudy, not on the pup. That's an interesting.
Yeah,
could have been an interesting pick there. I like the Ridley Kirk stack. Honestly, like Trevor Lawrence, if he slides, that would be interesting. I didn't want to say it, but like,
Yeah, no, it's true though. That's something that I would definitely be interested in there in the 6th if he slides.
Yeah, I mean, like Trevor Lawrence.
It'll be hard for him to slide that far, but if he does, we have to consider it.
Yeah, Gabe Davis, J.K. Dobbins, James Cook,
Yeah, there's a lot of players I like in this range.
Zay. Yeah, there are. We're gonna end up in a good spot here. Something to keep in mind at that 70 spot, if we like JK and Zay, they will not be there after Rumhorse is stacking Ravens.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go after JK and Zay. I'd like J.K. Dobbins ahead of.
Zay's gone.
Wow, there he goes.
Ahead of who?
I don't know. It's tough. Gabe Davis. I feel like Gabe Davis would be the right pick there if Lawrence is gone.
Yeah, I think it definitely is the right pick. Alexander Mattison. Yeah, that's the right pick. And it may even be the right secondary pick. Cook and Dobbins. I mean, we have 4 guys. Lawrence, Dobbins, Gabe, and Cook, I think, are all pretty good picks here. Akers. Wow, Cook is ahead of Akers.
Yeah, Cook has been flying up the boards.
There goes JK. Cook and Akers. So we still have Lawrence, Davis, Cook, Akers. There goes Lawrence. We have Davis, Cook, and Akers. 2 out of those 3 would be sexy. Jerry Jeudy is still available. He is not on the pup, correct?
I'd have to double check, but I don't
He's
believe
not on
he
the
is.
pup. That's an auto pick. Like, you shouldn't be falling an entire round because of what is less than 4 games. There goes James Cook. Where's people taking Jonathan Taylor right now?
I don't know.
Is he just going to sit here forever?
I mean, he's not. If he's out the first 4 weeks, then he gets traded. Like it's
Jerry Jeudy. Jury.
Yeah, he will not start the season on the pup.
I mean, is that an auto pick? I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Hamstring injury that is not going to keep him out. I think that's an auto pick.
Yeah, let's grab him. He's fallen far enough.
Dude, he's end of the 6th round. He was going in like the 3rd. We got your boy Miles Sanders, Cam Akers. Sanders, the Panthers stack with the Jags.
Oh, yeah. There
Jonathan
goes
Taylor, you little bitch. There goes Miles. And this guy's got to go, Javonte. Cam Akers, Gabe Davis. Dude, I kind of want to keep hammering wide receiver and go Davis here. Cam Akers is tough. What do you think here? Akers or
let's go Davis. There's still running backs that'll fall to us in the 8th that I like.
I love you for that. I love you for that.
I mean, it's true though. There's other running backs down there that I like, and I think it's smarter for us to number 1 stack more with the Buffalo Bills.
You don't need to speak anymore. I love you, Rye.
Okay.
I love you. I fucking love you. I love you.
Did you miss the Stooge while you were away in Mexico City?
Missed the Stooge a lot. I did not miss being glued to Twitter.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to get back into how much I was on Twitter. I just haven't been promoting the shows as well as I was previously.
Yeah.
But I'll get back into that pretty quickly.
Well, it'd be interesting to see. I know we don't have to talk about this live on the pod, but
Yeah, I know
the
what you're going to
interest.
say. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good enough.
Yeah. That's, I know what you mean. So we can look at that here in a little bit.
All right. Sounds good.
But all right. So Gabe Davis gone. We started with Diggs, Ridley, Josh Allen, Aaron Jones, Christian Kirk, Jerry Judy. Excuse me, Jerry Judy at the 70 at the 6th round, 10th pick. Gabe Davis, swing him around, get Gabe in the 7th. Dallas Goedert, Kittle, Pittman, QJ, Cam Akers gone at the 80 pick. Kyle Pitts is going at pick 81 in the 7th round now. Brandon Cooks, Cortland Sutton, James Conner to end that 7th round, and we are starting the 8th. You see how many badges are out?
A lot.
They're all just hounding right now. They smell blood in the water. They smell these young, this youth that is coming in and trying to have their hand at $3 million. And you know what? They think they have an edge on the Fantasy Roadshow, and let me tell you right now, they do not.
No, they don't.
Khalil Herbert, Rashad White, both go.
Two of the guys that I was hoping would fall to us, but there's still more.
I know. But any of these top, I know you don't like Swift. I like Montgomery, Kamara, Swift. I'm not a huge Pacheco guy. Dalvin Cook's interesting. Gibson. And then you just kind of start peppering that board lower, which I think we were both hoping this running back run didn't start this early.
Yes. There goes Pacheco. Yeah, running backs are flying off the board. I would love Kamara here.
Yeah, that would be outstanding. There goes Swift. I didn't have to try to beg you to take him.
Yeah, for me, it's Swift or Gibson. I love those two.
Swift is gone.
I'm sorry, Kamara Gibson.
And then we're
God damn it. Dude, what the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the last 7 picks, all running backs. Not what we wanted to see there.
No. Gibson here, or do we try to get him on the 99 pick? Do you like Dalvin?
No, I'd rather go Gibson.
What does our second pick look like?
All right, let's go Dalvin and then hope Gibson's there.
Okay, let's try that. I almost wish we went Gibson and tried to see if Dalvin was there. But I freaked out because the clock was getting low.
Yeah, that clock will make you a little anxious.
I'm okay with that. I think Dalvin Cook, we've seen, I mean, his talent's unquestioned, but I think what we've seen out of Rodgers and how he likes to get the 2 running backs involved. I mean, he can support 2 productive running backs, right?
Yeah.
Bateman goes, Treylon Burks goes. This guy's got quite a few running backs, so I could be. I'm okay. I'm feeling okay about him. However, the Samwise, I'm just hoping he's not a Gibson guy because. Brian Robinson over Gibson would be ideal because there goes Tony, because he does have Taylor, who is obviously out for at least 4 games. He also is taking the value with Josh Jacobs and Joe Mixon. So he is fading the public on his running backs. And let's get Antonio to fall to us here. And we would be happy with the Gabe Davis pick and with the Dalvin Cook pick.
Come on, letting the clock run out.
You little shithole. Let's go.
Lock it in. Antonio Gibson.
That is another gamble for the Roadshow boys that pays off. You're seeing a happy Roadshow here through 99 picks. There goes Charbonnois, Brian Robinson. The 118 mark, we would love to see Mr. Kincaid fall there. That being said, let's see. There's 3 tight ends in Freiermuth and Joku and Kincaid. And there is 1, 2, 3 teams without a tight end. So probability wise, I'm saying that is, I'm not going to sell myself on getting Kincaid here. There's going to be 3 opportunities for him to get sniped.
Definitely a possibility that he falls, but it's not likely. So I'd agree with you there.
Yeah, there goes Freiermuth. So now there's 2 left. And there's there's actually a 4th. Now there's 3 people that don't have tight ends. So
okay.
But Knox is open for us late, and then finding someone we like before that. So I'm totally fine. Totally fine missing out on Kincaid. Obviously, you want him. But,
Yeah, there's then later on down here, if Kincaid is gone, Tank Bigsby is interesting with our Jacksonville stack we have going. Obviously, Nico Collins, Marvin Mims, some players we like. Here goes a run on quarterbacks.
Mims would be an awesome pick for us. Jalen Warren, Romeo Dobbs, Danny Jones, Aaron Royas. There goes Samaje. Didn't have to convince you on him. This draft has been flying, kind of, huh? These experts just know what they're doing.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Devon Achane. He flies off the board at 112 with Jeff Wilson heading to the IR. So there we are with 5 picks. There goes Kirk Cousins. 4 picks left with Dalton Kincaid. There goes Odell Beckham. 3 picks left with Dalton Kincaid still on the clock. There goes David Njoku. 2 picks until with Dalton Kincaid on the clock.
All right. I think we're sitting pretty here, Mike.
These 2 guys have Kittle and Goddard sitting in front of us that they went in the 7th round. Will they double tap tight end here in the 10th? We're about to find out. Here goes Ab Levins. Is Ab Levins going to take Kincaid here? He goes Jacoby Myers. That's Ryan's best friend. He goes Geno Smith, and Dalton Kincaid falls to the boys.
Let's fucking go. Lock it in.
We could even get crazy and see if Andrews and Ingram don't go here, but I don't see anyone really that I love over Kincaid. I mean, Nico Collins, but there's a chance he falls, right? So lock in our boy.
Yeah.
Don't need to get greedy sometimes. We're going to play it straight. And at the 10-10, 118, Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice. I mean, we could have taken a gamble here. This guy just won a tight end.
He goes Boyd.
So this is who I'd be worried about. Take Rumhorse, but I just don't want to. I don't want to be in a world where we didn't have Kincaid on this team.
See, this is why we went Kincaid, because you think you're more worried about Rumhorse, and I was more worried about Samwise, because when you have Andrews, you can punt all the way down the board. Whereas if you went Ingram, I could see a situation where you double tap tight end so you can gain, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we saw it 2 different ways, which we don't know what way they're looking at it. So that's just, and we get our guy, Nico, right? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nico or Tank, right? I don't know what else.
Yeah, I'm
here.
I'm Tank over Nico with our stack.
Oh yeah, let's go Tank then. I forgot we had Ridley. Good call. We got to get back on the wide receiver train, though.
Yeah.
Good call on Tank.
We have a great wide receiver room as is. Like I feel like we loaded up in the beginning, and now we can finish it up and get some depth. But I'm a lot happier with our running back room, adding in Bigsby.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We need a hit late on wide receivers, because it's a good wide receiver room, but we have 2 Bills, 2 Jags, and 1 guy we don't know when he's going to start. So, my suggestion on Nico, I did not the stack with Tank and Ridley the Kirk, Ridley, and Tank stack probably separates me in that Nico versus Tank pick there, but I also like adding a wide receiver one, someone who ran away with that role in an offense where we are stacked up pretty heavily like that.
Yeah.
But we just got to hit late with some wide receivers. I mean, these are the kind of decisions you have to make on the clock in a draft is do I stack a backup running back that I currently have, or do I, add wide receiver one depth? I mean, something happens to ETN and Bigsby's job goes, the upside there is insane. So I think that is the right call. Dalvin Cook, what does his role look like late? Antonio Gibson, what does his role look like early? So that was the right move for running back depth. So we just got to hit on wide receivers here.
Yeah.
Penny, Nico, Juju, Elijah, Jamal Williams, Zay Jones, Alan Lazard, Sam Laporta, and Jared Goff to end out the 11th round. Rashi Rice, Adam Thielen, Michael Gallup are the first three picks there in the 12th. And Van Jefferson, someone we've liked. Darnell Mooney, I fucking love the Chicago Bears. They're the best team in the NFL.
The Bears.
By far. Not even close.
Yeah, Van Jefferson, KJ Osborne, Jonathan Mingo. I mean, that's pretty much all I'd be considering in this spot, these two picks here.
There goes Jameson Williams. I know for a fact that Truck will order a beer and a shot of Jameson. I've seen it before.
I do love doing that.
Now, here's something interesting. Damian Harris is sitting there. We did not get James Cook, so we would not be like stacking two running backs on the same team. However, we do have the Buffalo stack. Damian Harris is seeming to be their goal line back. Touchdown dependent running backs do have a world where they roster in best ball.
Yeah, 8 carries, 3 touchdowns in a game.
Do you like that?
I do.
One touchdown puts him in a roster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take Damian Harris.
I love that.
I do too.
Because there's 3 wide receivers we're looking at that will be there at the next spot.
Yeah, Jefferson, Osborne, Mingo. To be honest, like Damian Harris, I just think for our team, I like him more than Roschon. I don't know that Roschon's going to have a big role early on this season. I think it does open up for him later in the season, but like right now, Harris has a role in one of the best offenses in the NFL that we currently have stacked.
Yeah. 100%.
This also kind of opens us up. This kind of opens us. There goes Vanny J is available. He's our top guy.
Yes, Van Jefferson.
Okay. Wow.
Sorry, I was reading an ESPN alert. Did you get that one or no? Christian McCaffrey.
I mean, I don't need to be right more than I already am. It doesn't help. Doesn't help my ego.
I'm just laughing at all the people that take Christian McCaffrey in like the 2 spot, the 3 spot, the 4 spot.
Like I said, there's receipts. There's receipts nowadays because we're doing this podcast. And that makes me happy when I'm right.
Kulz's ego is just inflating.
It doesn't need to go any bigger. So that's concerning. But yeah, I mean, What did I say all along? Like that is just from a logic standpoint,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But then also from like being the 49ers, you don't need a Christian McCaffrey on the field all the time. When
Well,
you're
not
up,
only that,
when you have the best defense in the league and you're up by 2 touchdowns in the second half, like you don't need to just throw random usage on this guy. You know, it's not Carolina. So
yeah, I mean, he has plenty of injury history where, you know, he can't go the entire season with, you know, touching the ball 30 times a game.
yeah. But it's not even about that. It's just like it is about that. But in the sense of if you're a running back in the NFL, there goes Jaden Reed. I was hoping he was going to fall somehow. It would have only had to be 4 spots. But in the NFL, you see how like usage, running back mileage is a thing. And that's, you know, why people are hesitant to pay him. So why put miles on a car you don't need to? Or why not save those miles for high leverage situations when you have a dog shit quarterback and you're in the NFC Championship against the Eagles?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Let's start talking strategy a little bit for our team. I think that Josh Allen, we don't need much at quarterback, but who would be a good late stack for us? Stafford is still around.
Bryce Young would complete our Week 17 stack with the Jags.
Bryce Young or Stafford would be good here. There goes Chig. Tight ends, like honestly, I'm okay with going Dulcich, Knox, and then grabbing another guy late. Like I wouldn't be necessarily against having 3 tight ends in this build.
Yeah.
And one of those being Knox, because I think like he has a legit chance to score a lot of touchdowns. What are we thinking here right now?
I would like Dulcich and Stafford in these next 2 picks. If you don't want to do that, then Dulcich and Hodgins, and then grab Bryce at our pick, the following pick. Hopefully he falls 3 spots to our 190.
Let's see. Irv Smith gone. I'm cool with Dulcich. This guy's got 2 tight ends. The other Rumhorse has 1. Do we want to see if Dulcich falls, like, and go Stafford, or let's just go Dulcich? I don't care.
Yeah, I'd rather go Dulcich.
We're okay at wide receiver though. We're happy.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can go Dulcich. Or probably puts us out of the Dawson Knox, which I'm fine with. So Stafford, Bryce Young would have to fall to 3 spots to the 190. Let's go Stafford. I mean, I just think he could be surprisingly awesome this year.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm good at tight end with Kincaid and Dulcich.
So am I.
Okay. So we only need 1. We're going to be good at quarterback. So then we're going to have 3 rounds of running back and wide receiver. I think wide receiver is going to be important for us to be aggressive on, given that Ridley, Judy, and Kirk are all week 9 buys. Hodgins, Chark.
Yeah, if we don't go receiver here, we're looking at like a Justin Ross, you know, Darius Slayton, McCole Hardman.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm not like crazy sold on Hodgins or Chark anyways. They're all there's risk tied to all of them. I think Stafford's upside is what you want to play on here.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I get all these wide receivers are kind of in the same tier.
Yeah, to me, I mean, it's like, yeah, they all have ceilings and they all have floors, you know?
Yeah.
Hodgins is probably the most safe in terms of like, to me, he's the Giants version of Alan Lazard.
Yeah.
Done at QB, probably done at tight end as well. I think
Yes.
Hurst is someone that if he falls to the last round, like we have him in a stack in a week 17 stack, and like he could probably start some weeks in this build, but that's going to come down to how you feel about our final running back / wide receiver here.
Yeah, I'm fine. You're just hammering through 3 wide receivers here. We have a solid running back room. I feel really good about.
Yeah, I think we grab a Jerome Ford or Ty Chandler at our 195, and then we probably go wide receiver at 190 and 214.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And like Devonta Parker, if he fell, he's someone that would be a pick for me, given the Bills Patriots week 17. Michael Wilson, not really on him. Renfro, definitely not. Either of those Giants guys, I'm probably Campbell over Slayton. I like Justin Ross, Mecole Hardman, like him. So there's still guys here, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
We haven't even discussed the greatest pick in Underdog history, Chase Claypool. There goes Jerome Ford. There goes Bryce Young. So Kareem Hunt, Devin Singletary, DPJ, Rondell Moore, DJ Chark, Bryce Young, Hodgins, Ford, Conklin, Ertz.
How many tight ends does he have? 4 Nan.
He's got 13 tight ends. No, he just got 3 in the last 4 rounds.
Okay.
There goes Renfro, Deuce, Ritter. Taysom Hill, Ty Chandler gone. So those are the 2 running backs that we're looking at are no longer there. I know you're going to say Devonta Parker is a shitbird. And I do agree, but I do think he's the right pick.
Get out of my fucking head, Mike.
He sucks.
Get out of my fucking head.
And maybe Rashid Shaheed doesn't suck as much, so I get that, but shitbird Parker might be the right move here.
All right.
I know you don't love it.
I don't. You can lock it in, though. That's fine.
I don't know who else you would love. Devontae, to me, is the pick. For some horrible reason, they paid him money for 3 years. But if it wasn't for that Bills Week 17 stack, to me, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Like, maybe like Justin Ross, good chance he falls to us here. He was just announced that him and Rashee Rice are going to be scheme players to start the year.
Okay.
So, like, he will have a role. But Shaheed falls too. What do you think?
I like Ross over Shaheed.
Ross over Shaheed and over Campbell and over Hardman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, please be good, Justin Ross. You have there goes Shaheed, so that's our pick one way or the other. You have all the talent in the world and you have the best quarterback in the NFL. Please be good.
Yep. That's it, 100%. Someone I want to bring up for our last pick.
Okay, I love how this is starting out.
Yeah. Dude, Evan Hull, the rookie running back for Indy.
Not interested.
Not interested at all.
No, fuck that team. I don't think he's going to have a role anyways. I mean, if he's there, someone else is going to take that shot before us. Right there on cue. Okay. On cue. But, like, dude, first of all, I think that role, the running back for the Colts, is not going to be a good role this year. Could Jonathan Taylor produce in it? Yeah, of course, it's Jonathan Taylor, but like, there goes Deion Jackson. But like, is a shithole running back going to have produced in that position? No, it's just not. Like, that team's going to be god fucking awful. Richardson is going to vulture any kind of rushing touchdown in the goal to go, and they're just such a pathetic team. They're just going to be so bad, and I think that there's a good chance Kareem Hunt ends up going there. You know what I mean? If he's healthy.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I just
Evan
know
Hull
that
sucks, and he
Deion Jackson,
you know?
Deion Jackson's trash. Zach Moss is trash. Evan Hull is a rookie we've never really seen.
He's
what
trash.
He can do.
He played at Northwestern. You know, like,
okay.
Let's not act like he's got any kind of an opportunity to be good. Either the piece, he's a piece of rice. What his chance of being any good is. Like, it's Northwestern, you know.
I know. I would just say that he has a chance to be the best running back in this group of Deion Jackson and Zach Moss.
Certainly, I would take him over Deion Jackson, but I would probably take Zach Moss over him. Just like from the standpoint of like he's looked decent for the Bills. Is that the Bills' offense? Maybe, probably, you know.
Yeah.
Like, played running back at Utah, had good numbers. I think Utah is better than Northwestern, and I also think like he catches the ball, so like whatever that value is, there's a little bit. Evan Hull is a good blocker, good Midwestern blocker,
which means he'll be on the field.
It's true. Yeah, no, I'm out on Hull. He sucks. Ertz was just they ruled Ertz out for week 1. I like that about Trey McBride. He's going to be on the field with opportunity. I like that. There goes Hurst. What do we want to do here? Name your favorite wide receiver in the world. Well, I shouldn't say that. Any position at this point, but
yeah, I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mecole Hardman.
Should we go Clyde with Ross and just?
Oh yeah,
full send. Chiefs.
Fuck it.
Potential parts. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go Clyde, baby.
Send it.
Full send.
Boom.
Boom. I like this team. I like this team.
Great draft, Mike. Great draft.
Yeah, let's see what we got over here. That was Ryan's flu game. Jordan's flu game.
I don't know if you can tell, folks. I am still struggling from this fucking cold has just been whooping my ass. But
Michael Jordan shows up. Unreal game in Utah in the playoffs. Truck shows up at the 103 spot and drafts the $3 million lineup. We are back.
Hell yeah.
Quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford. I mean, like, at this point in the season, I think we're both firmly on board with Josh Allen as the QB1, number 1 overall player in fantasy. Matthew Stafford, you saw him on Trucks. What was that list that you had him on?
Stafford?
Yeah, it wasn't my guys.
Oh, sleepers.
Truck has Stafford as one of his sleepers. I co-signed that. I think the Rams are going to have a bounce back year, and Stafford's a huge part of that. He was QB5 2 years ago.
Yep.
And they had one of those Murphy's Law type seasons. He's coming back. Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook, they could be brothers. Antonio Gibson, Tank Bigsby, Damian Harris, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So Jones, true RB1. Dalvin Cook, great role early on in this season as they continue to ramp up Breece Hall. He's just good enough that like you're going to be on the field and having opportunities. So I like having him as an RB2. Antonio Gibson is someone that we think is going to have a huge role for the Redskins, and that's only going to get better throughout the course of the season. So Dalvin Cook and Antonio Gibson kind of complement one another in that way. Tank Bigsby. Now we are talking a rookie that has all the hype coming his way. It kind of starts off our Jaguars stack there. Damian Harris, Buffalo Bill, touchdown vulture, hopefully, for this lineup. And Clyde, take a shot at a Chief late in the draft and hope that Mahomes remembers why he suggested taking him as a first-round running back a few years ago. Diggs, Ridley, Kirk, Judy, Gabe Davis, Van Jefferson, Devontae Parker, Justin Ross. Justin Ross is another stab for a Chief, guy that has a lot of talent. Devontae Parker is Ryan's favorite player. JK, it's because there's a week 17 stack with the Bills. Van Jefferson, stack him with Stafford. Gabe Davis and Diggs goes with our big boy at quarterback. Ridley, Kirk, stack up the Jags, which I think is going to be one of the best offenses in the NFL. I know Ryan feels the same way. And then we got Mr. Judy, fell 15 spots because of his hamstring. They did not place him on IR. Dalton Kincaid, top 5 tight end. Greg Dulcich, top 7 tight end. Get them late in drafts at good value.
Absolutely. Our team is fucking sexy, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, to have our tight end room being the 2 tight ends that we target late in drafts with Kincaid and Dulcich, extremely happy. Our wide receiver room early on, we're stacked with 2 teams that we really believe in, the Bills and the Jags. It's kind of foolproof for me. And then, Josh Allen plus that running back room. I love the team, Mike. Great draft.
It's a great draft. That is the first edition of the double feature. And we have 2 best balls left before we're wrapping this bad boy up. 2 best ball drafts left before wrapping this up. And we are very happy with how this one turned out. Stay tuned for part 2.